Hey there, welcome back to the channel, everybody. This message is for the collective and it's for the Virgos. And let's go ahead and dive in and get started. We're going to go over some tarot cards first, and we're going to do some clarification with the Yin Yang deck and the Soul Symphony deck of oracles. And then we'll close it out with a few cards from the Witch's Tarot. Bring everything together, okay? I've already pre-shuffled and cut all of these cards and cleansed them of all negativity. So let's dive into this. All right. Let's see what's going on with Virgo's past energy. We have the Page of Swords. And a lot of people will interpret this card as someone is spying or someone is stalking you or something like that. And this is this very well could be the case, because Page of Swords is sort of like swords is indicative and symbolic of thought, emotions, and sharpening those skills literally with swords, and the way you communicate and things like that. The Page of Swords is a student of the swords. They're learning. They're young and they're learning the way of the swords. And so this could be because they don't know enough and because they're not wise and experienced with life. They can make immature decisions based on thought and emotion. So it could be someone who's manipulating you in the past with your emotions and your thoughts, and you're maybe gaslighting you. Very well could be the case in your recent past. Let's keep moving and see what we've got for the present situation for Virgos. What's going on presently? Spirit wants Virgos to know more about. Three of Swords. So this is everything that it looks like. It's about betrayal. It's about heartbreak, um, sorrow, grief. It's three swords pierced in the center of a heart in a storm. So it's all of the things that you don't want in a reading. However, it's almost like this is the worst it can get, because even in a heartbreak, there's a lesson on the other side of it. There is sharpening your tools, sharpening your instincts, sharpening your intuition, which is also a trait of the sword in tarot. And so this is telling you to sharpen your intuition, listen to your gut, even though you weren't as wise to what your instinct was telling you or giving you signs for. You know better now, because now you have not only grown up and evolved, but you've also experienced heartache and you've experienced grief like a sword through your heart. So you can't get any more real than this right now. So let's keep going and look at what your immediate future looks like for the sign of Virgo. Just came right out. Star. It's an Aquarius as well. So it could be an Aquarian in your life or coming into your life in the immediate future. But this is also about wish fulfillment. You're the star of the show. You're the star of your show. But this is also a balancing act between earth and water. She's pouring from one vessel and or siphoning water from the water source into her vessel while she's pouring out onto the earth from the other vessel. So it's almost like you're giving back what was given to you to keep the cycle and keep the circle of life going, right? This is your future. This is your immediate future coming up. This is also 8 is a significant number here. There's 8 stars, 8 points. So look for that synchronicity as well. Let's get some clarifiers with the Yin Yang deck on this Page of Swords here. Again, I have shuffled and cut and saged. Okay, it's going to be that easy. Receive, open, receptivity, opening up, generosity, gifts, assistance. So be open to receiving. This is something about this recent Page of Swords. So was someone, were you vulnerable and open, homeless? I don't know why that came in my mind, but I just feel like there's like, you were very vulnerable because you didn't have any money, you were very poor, or you didn't have any resources, you were young, didn't have anything yet. As far as, everything that you do acquire and accumulate over your lifetime, when you're young and starting out, you don't have all those things. So it's almost like you were vulnerable because you didn't have anything and you were poor. And this person took advantage of you. Someone took advantage of you because you were poor and young. This was your immediate, or not immediate necessarily, but something regarding this issue at hand. This past situation is explaining how you got there, where you are right now, and what to look forward in the future. So yeah, let's see what else could shine some light on this. Cold, silent, observing, hiding, feeling, secretive, blocking, karma, balance, weighing things out, separation, and love. Wow. Okay. So someone left you out in the cold during, this is a, this is about your past situation here. Someone left you out in the cold. They used you because they knew you were vulnerable, didn't have anything, you were poor, and they manipulated you into a relationship, into a marriage, and now and then you went through a separation, um, divorce, broken dreams, heartbreak, grief, longing, abandoned. But this is in the past situation still, and so okay, wait a minute. Okay, this is making more sense. Let me reframe all of this here. Those cards that fell out were separate from the one that fell out in front of the other ones. The other two I'm going to put here in the middle because it does make more sense. Because and I just put the story together because of the heartbreak that we already had on the table around love. You have and thought and feelings and intuition, like almost like this person who broke your heart shattered your belief in the good that humans have, more or less a inherent desire, to be good people. That's what I believe anyway. And you did too. And then this person just ripped your heart in two, and you did not see this coming at all. They became very silent. They were hiding. You became silent and you were hiding as a result. And so it looks like there was some secrets going on, a double life being led by the person who broke your heart. Um, and then they blocked you out of their emotions. They blocked you from being close. So you started wondering and second guessing everything. They were gaslighting you. And the star, the clarifier is karma. Your karma is coming back to you in big ways, really big ways. 8 points, 8 stars. Remember that number. Also, this is actually the 17th card in the major arcana. But this is all about balance. It's like this, the Wheel of Fortune. Even though that's not the card at play here, the Wheel of Fortune is all about karma. The wheel, what goes up must come down. What is up, so is below. It's all about everything evolves up and down, and that's just the way that our human nature is. And it's just weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, wants to make things right. So this person wants to make things right, and I keep all of a sudden. Excuse me, 1 second. I take medication, you guys, that makes my skin dry, makes my mouth dry, eyes dry, everything. So apologies for needing to do that. But anyway, karma always wins, right? Karma always wins. And so your karma is coming back to you. So expect good things, and good things are going to come. It's almost like in the past you expected something bad to happen. In the back of your mind, you were expecting it, and it happened. And so you're beating yourself up over not seeing it. But you were young, and you never had your heart broken before, not like this. And so this was all new for you. You didn't deserve to be treated this way. You did not deserve to be treated with such just like trash, like disposable. You know, it's almost like they wound you up and they pulled up the hook, and after they messed up your gills and mouth and everything else, they throw you back in. Yeah, it's like life just chewed you up and spit you back out again. And this person was the caveat for that. And now you're ready for your comeback, for sure. You're ready for sure. I would not doubt it if this person in your immediate future is an Aquarius. All right, so let's pull up the Symphony Soul deck and see. Let's pull up some cards for pulling this all together on our final. I mean, no, we're going to do one more. I'm sorry. We're going to do one more oracle here. I want more from Karma. Third party, love triangle. Oh my God. Revenge, options, juggling connections, addictions, player. This person was a player. So now you know. You have options. You have options. You don't have to settle. You don't have to settle for this. There's a third party, a love triangle, the other woman, secret hookup. You learn later. You're going to learn in the future. You're going to learn all the whole backstory behind this manipulation, heartbreak situation that happened in your recent past that you're still healing from now. And you want to get into a new relationship, but you still have such baggage from this, and you can't let it go. But I'm here to tell you that no one deserves to be treated that way. It was wrong. And sometimes there really is no other lesson to learn except that you were hurt and you shouldn't have been, but you're healing and you're looking forward to tomorrow. Because, I was a social worker um, for a long time, and I've dealt with a lot of, I've talked to a lot of people who are either suffering now or have suffered, and for whatever reason. And it always teaches them something. If nothing else, it teaches them what to look for again so that it doesn't happen ever again. So sometimes it's good to get this over when you're younger so you can live the rest of your life in a more healthy way. But this third party, it's almost, I feel like this third party here is affecting your immediate future. Like this person comes back, this not the person who betrayed you, but the person they betrayed you with is going to contact you, and it looks like they cheated on this person too, and this person wants to get revenge because the same person that did you wrong and broke your heart broke theirs. So that's what the karma is. And either you are really prominent online, or you're very public or something, or you're easily found online on social media or something, because they find you And you get your karma because you see that the same thing that was done to you was done to them. It's not you. It's the person who hurt you. It's the behavior. It's not you. So you get your karma, you get your just desserts. You get your revenge because this third party is going to contact you, and tell you all about the same story that they did to you. They're doing to them. You're going to have to choose how you want to deal with this, how you want to respond to this. Getting even, childish behavior, enjoying the show, patterns. So also think about it this way. You know, it's not always best if you can't beat them, join them stuff. Or, when you're wishing ill will on someone else, even if it's for karma and even if it's for revenge, even if it's justified and deserved, you still have to deal with that karma coming back on you too. So you have to really be careful what you wished for, because if you wish for someone else's ill will, there's a big chance that you're going to pay the price for that in the form of karma, in my belief. And so just be careful with that. Be careful not to bite the apple of revenge, because it's not always sweet. Um, that's a great way to end this reading, because now you're getting the message about why you went through this, to make yourself stronger and better for the future, your future self. But your future self's also going to have to make a choice too. When they go low, you go high, kind of thing. We're going to pull together the Witch's Tarot here and pull up 3 cards to close the reading out. I did shuffle and cut these and everything before, so there we go. We have a hangman, suspension, pause. What do we have for Virgo? Present situation to close the reading out. Page of Pentacles. The student that is learning about money, material wealth, investments, still learning and needing help. So you might want to consult with someone who has more experience in that department if you're looking to invest. But this is all about material gain, and this is a very young and new perspective on that. So you're going to have an opportunity to fuel all of this experience that you've recently gone through. You're going to be able to fuel all of that into possibly a way of making money. So think of it that way too. All of this prepared you for something great. And we have the Ace of Pentacles for your future card, the beginning of the Pentacles, and money. It's all about money, money, money. It's not all about money, but in this situation, this is going to give you some really good content for putting something out there that could go viral, or putting yourself out there for more opportunities. You're going to reap the rewards and you're going to get your just desserts in the end. So kudos to you, and don't give up. Don't give up. That's all for today. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you staying for the end. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. It allows me to make more videos for you, as well as it helps me produce the best videos I can produce. But also, don't forget to like and comment. Let me know where you're from. Also, how this reading resonates with you. I would love to hear about that. Thank you again, Virgo, for standing by to the very end, and I'll see you next time. Take care.